My name is Dominic Turner. I'm one of the GP registrars in Newport on the Isle of Wight. I guess the good things about living on the Isle of Wight are how close the sea is to you, in every direction on the compass really. It's all around you. Lovely different beaches, nice walks, you can get out on your bike, lots of nice sort of little seaside resorts, and the weather is very good down here, I must say. And also, if you like water sports, there's water sports in abundance here, which is great. Sailing is something close to my heart, so coming down to the island, being close by the sea has been great. Actually, you've got probably one of the world's biggest sailing events here, Cows Week, and things like Round the Island race is an amazing spectacle, even if you're not even competing. But there's also things like surfing, windsurfing, beach walks, people getting out on their bikes, cycling, and even mountain biking, considering it doesn't look like a mountain from elsewhere, but actually when you get down in the hills through the woodlands, it's some quite amazing experiences to be had. So if you like the outdoors, it's really great. I guess being relatively young on the island is getting a different experience of what most people perceive as what's available. Some people think lots of old people are retired here, whereas actually there's quite a vibrant sort of young scene, certainly in places like Cowes and Ryde. There's a nice place to go out, plenty of places to eat, good food, and go and socialise. And yeah, I think it's somewhere you'd be quite happy to come and spend fun evenings. And actually Southampton, Portsmouth and New Forest are only a stone's throw away on a ferry, so I think if you look at the water as an opportunity to go and explore other places as well and not a barrier, you can really get the best of both living here. So I guess working on the Isle of Wight has its own challenges, as any rural area does. The excitement is that you get to work quite closely with other practices in similar situations, and you have a defined border, so actually you feel a bit like you're working as a team, rather than some places feel like sort of a bit less clear-cut which region they're working for, especially if they're on the edge of a county. So actually you all feel like you're working towards the same goal, same patient group and population group here, which is pretty exciting, and you feel like you're actually having some effects onto the local population, which is nice. So being a GP trainee on the Isle of Wight's really good, good opportunities to work closely with your colleagues. Actually over here there's a good group of guys who not only working through the hospital setting, but actually in primary care as well. And actually if you want to shape the way your training goes, what better place to do it, because actually your thoughts and ideas have much bigger impact on what you do. In a more structured place or bigger setting, I guess it's a bit more formal, it's a bit more pre-arranged, and you, I guess, tend to have less effect on what actually you learn and what you do with your time. So it's much more bespoke training to the trainees and what type of things they want, which is nice. So for anyone thinking about coming to work here, either as a GP registrar or actually as a GP, I think you need to come and see the place first. Lots of people don't really know what the island has to offer or how big it is. Actually, when people get here, they realise that the outdoor lifestyle is very appealing. The work environment is very friendly. It doesn't feel like you're part of the big rat race in some of the cities. So actually, as a trainee, it's a lot more nurturing environment, even though you get full exposure to all the conditions and diseases that you would elsewhere. In a slightly more relaxed setting where you can enjoy the lifestyle a bit more.